Moving on to talk about the third model CrossFit uses to prove its system of constantly varied functional movement at high intensity. CrossFit's primary goal is to improve fitness, which is increased work capacity across broad time and modal domains. In the last two models, we talked about the 10 general physical skills CrossFit is working on to improve. We also talked about the hopper. Today we are going to talk about the 3 energy systems now that CrossFit is improving capacity at by participating in the constantly varied high intensity functional movement workouts. So these 3 systems are 1, the phosphocreatine system, commonly called the phosphagen system, number 2, the glycolytic system, and number 3, the oxidative system. I'm going to be reading off of my phone, and you can always refer to the What is Fitness article by searching it in Google and reading Greg Glassman's works. The phosphocreatine cycle, or the phosphagen cycle, is the very short bursts of energy. You can think of this as running as fast as you can for a 40-yard dash. You can think of this as a 1 rep max clean and jerk, or a snatch, or a back squat, a deadlift. Oftentimes the duration of work takes between 0 to 30 seconds, and it's done very quickly. It's very fast. You can even see some interval workouts like this be done whenever you work very quickly, and then you take a certain amount of recovery time to rest, and that's going to help improve your ability to be fast and have speed during training that system. So repetition-wise, let's see. The duration of work, like I mentioned, is 0 to 30 seconds, 10 to 30 seconds. Recovery is a 1 to 3 ratio. So if you're working for 10 seconds, you're resting for 30. If you're working for 30 seconds, you're resting for 90. It says repetitions are 25 to 30. So that's probably total times through. So you can think of like sprinting. You do your fast 10-second sprint, you rest for 30 seconds, and you do that 25 to 30 times. That is going to improve your phosphocreatine system. The second system, which is mid-distance, which is probably where most CrossFit workouts tend to fall in, is the glycolytic phase. This happens between 30 to 120 seconds, so think 30 seconds to 2 minutes. And the duration of recovery is 1 to 2. So if you work for 30 seconds, you rest for a minute. If you work for 2 minutes, you'll rest for 4 minutes. And you might do this for between 10 to 20 repetitions. This could be an example of like a couplet in a workout where you're going back and forth between 2 exercises, and you're doing those reps at whatever loading scheme and getting better at the glycolytic system. Now the last one, oxidative, this is probably where most people stay in and train. So CrossFitters are a lot better at the phosphocreatine and glycolytic system just because they get exposed to it and they train it more. This is the 1-to-1 work to rest ratio. So you're working for 2 minutes and up, 2 minutes to 6 minutes and so on, and even more than that. The amount of time to recover is 1-to-1, and this is done in the 3 to 5 repetition range. So you can think of like 800-meter runs. You're going to do that and then rest for the same amount of time it took you. You might do that 3 times, and that's your workout. That is definitely going to improve your ability to create energy in that oxidative pathway. So you got 3 energy pathways. CrossFit's trying to improve your capacity in all 3 energy pathways: phosphocreatine, short sprints; glycolytic, middle of the pack; and then oxidative, which is longer workouts.